Hello, my name is Dan, and I'm a Maxi single aholic. Please help me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 352. My name is Dan, and I shall be your host today. Cheers to you all. This is actually a brand new glass. So I usually have two glasses. One of them got chipped. I was like, oh, but I have a few more, just in case you guys are worried. Before we start off, if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, hit that little thumbs up button and little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this. So, 2 months ago, I said there was going to be a part 6 of Maxi singles and EPs, and here we are. And guess what? There's going to be a part 7 too. That little thing at the beginning, I was like, okay, I mean, I'm not a Maxi singleaholic, but still, holy crap, I've been ordering and buying a lot of them of late. Just because I kind of have, apart from grails, right, Kevin? Plural. Apart grails I want on vinyl there. I pretty much have what I want, but there's still a lot for me to discover and buy. Like the hunt for me online is not as big, but for Maxi singles, holy crap, is it ever. Enough that, like I said, there's going to be a part 7. So either you're a Jennifer Connelly fan like I am and you just clicked on the thumbnail, or you actually are curious to see what I did get in Maxi singles and EPs. Okay, so before we start off showing you this, all right, is it me or is this a different ting than or tone? But I think that was my cat. But anyway, so let's go and look at these Maxi singles and EPs. So first off here, and this is again alphabetical. So I've got this here, Autograph. We're an American band. So when I got into Autograph, I guess way back, on CD, it wasn't easy to get That's the Stuff. But they did reissue it on CD with a song called We're an American Band. But certain versions either have We're an American Band and not Six String Fever, and some versions have Six String Fever and not We're an American Band. My vinyl copy has Six String Fever, so therefore is missing this song. There are no bonus tracks on this album per se. I don't have it on vinyl. That's why I have it now on vinyl, okay? This was on the Rock Candy reissue, I believe, this song here. So we're an American band, both sides. If you've got the That's the Stuff vinyl, then you may want to get this one here. So Autograph, We're an American Band. Next up, I thought I had everything with this band regarding Maxi singles, and I actually learned that there's a lot that I don't have. So I'm talking about the Electric Boys, and this is the Maxi single For All Lips and Hips. And all lips in the and hips, okay? Now, okay, here we go. So side 1, All Lips and Hips. Side 2, Hallelujah, I'm on Fire, and Funk-O-Metal Carpet Ride. Funk-O-Metal Carpet Ride is not on the vinyl album of the first Electric Boys album, but it is on the special edition CD reissue, remaster, whatever. There's a bunch of bonus tracks. And that's what got me sort of like, I wonder if those bonus tracks that they put on the CDs, the remasters or reissues, are on vinyl. And it's like, oh my God, I just opened up a can of worms here. So yeah, Electric Boys, All Lips and Hips. That's why there's going to be a part 7. I've discovered so much from this band. It's like, oh boy, here we go. So, All Lips and Hips with bonus tracks that's not on the original vinyl. Funko Metal Carpet Ride is the name of the album, but that actually is a song that's a bonus track. It's actually a little bit like Dawkins' Back for the Attack. You know, they have an album called Back for the Attack, but the song Back for the Attack is not on the album. Same thing for Electric Boys. Funko Metal Carpet Ride is not on the original album, but it's on this maxi single. There you go. All right, next up. Okay, this one is... All right. So, back when I was a teen... Well, this is in 1990. I know this because that's what the date on the album says. 1990. So you know me, I'm a completist when it comes to album collections, okay? Would you believe I was actually even stupider and even more immature back then? So this is what I got this is why I got this one band. So at one time, I guess I wanted a band for every letter of the alphabet. You know, I had A for, let's say, Lee Aaron, B for Blue Murder, and C, Alice Cooper, you know, and so on. I didn't have anything in the G's. So we went with my friends shopping. I don't know where I said, I'm buying this cassette, okay, on, because it's a G, and I told him the reason. I'm like, man, you're an idiot, Dan. So anyway, I bought it. It was like a little inside joke. Didn't last long, but everybody remembers this story. So then I was shopping online on Discogs and saw that they had this album, or EP, I should say, for $6. I'm like, I am adding that to my cart so I can get this. This will be a great conversation piece. And actually listen to it. It's not bad. It's not my forte or my comfortable, it's not what I usually like in music, but it's still not bad. It's reminds me a mix of Bang Tango and the Big F. That makes any sense there. But enough with the so the letter G, and my friends like, oh sure, you could have gone Guns N' Roses or Gamma Ray or anything, but no, Dan decides to go and buy Goat. So this, I don't know if it was a cassette or a CD. Anyway, this was my first album that I got in the G's, okay? As You Like. It's not bad. It's again, if you like Bang Tango type vocals, not as annoying, or vocals that reminds me of the Big F, then yeah, this is should be right up your alley. So Goat was the album that I needed at the time to have a band for every letter of the alphabet. A lot has changed since then, obviously, but when I saw this for sale, I'm like, no, I forgot about Say It, Don't Spray It, Dan. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. Like, wow, okay. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, like it's really out there. Oh yeah, I just saw this for like $6 extra with an order. I'm like, I gotta get that as a great conversation piece and a part of my childhood or teenage years that reminded me. And then I told my friend Pascal, goes, and I sent him a picture of what I got on Discogs, and I see him, and I go, oh my God, you rebought Goat? And then my friend Steph, who does the Battle of the Albums with me, I show him this when he came over to my place, and I go, were you with me when I bought this album? He goes, no, but I heard the damn story. So anyway, Goat, As You Like EP. That's my little story for that. Okay, this is another band. I didn't realize they had so many maxi singles. I I'm loving the search for maxi single bonus track. I'm loving it. Okay, but it's just like, oh my God, it's not ending. So again, it's because I want to get. I don't care for the maxi single format itself. I can easily get them on either 7-inch or 12-inch. I just prefer 12-inch because they fit nice in your collection, as opposed to 7 inches um, are stored away in another compartment and forgotten by me. So next one here is Great White. The single is House of Broken Love. Seems, again, I don't love Great White. I know the song. I don't know it that much by heart, but I feel like this version is a lot longer. Like the intro, I don't remember it being this long. Um, and so that's side one. This is so side okay. Side two has a Bitches and Other Women medley. So it's Bitch from the Rolling Stones mixed with It's Only Rock and Roll, also by the Rolling Stones, and Women, which is from Foreigner. I listened to it once just to make sure it works. This was actually a time where my turntable was starting to. I get a new turntable now, but and also has Red House from Jimi Hendrix, and I think that was live. I'm not sure. Like I said, I listened to it once there. This one is not as good as the Great White. The Once Been Twice Shy maxi single I got. I'm getting it because I want all the maxi singles out there and the bonus tracks that go with it. So, Great White, House of Broken Love with two. I did like it's a pretty cool. The Bitches and Other Women medley is actually pretty cool. There you go. That's that. Okay, I showed this to my buddy when I got it, and he's like, "Are you starting seriously maxi singles for that band?" And it's not like they have a lot, but the thing is they're a very popular band, and these are expensive. These I really got to go shop if I'm deciding to do. But I got the first one they've done. So I'm talking about Iron Maiden, and I did get Women in Uniform, which has also Invasion and Phantom of the Opera live. So basically, three songs that you can't find on any album. I know they're on the CD or the reissue CDs there, but like I said, I'm trying. I've actually made a very big cleaning in my CDs. Like I'm getting rid of a lot of them. So they're in boxes right now. So anyway, Iron Maiden, Women in Uniform, great cover. Invasion, another great song there too. And Phantom of the Opera live. So there you go. Am I going to start doing Maiden maxi singles? I'm like, oh, that's going to be... They have a lot of good B-sides. That's the thing. For the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 albums, I'll say. There's great B-sides. There you go. Women in Uniform. Not sure if I'm going to be continuing that one right away, but we'll see. Okay. This one, I actually saw that there's a new single by this artist. So, I went on his website to go check to make sure if there's a new album pre-order. I'm looking in this artist's shop, and I'm like, I've noticed this. I'm like, I don't have that. So this is a 10-inch. Remember, there's a lot. I am having a lot of these. I don't know. Is this a really popular format right now? So yeah, this is a 12-inch. This is a 10-inch. Still fits not bad in my but yeah, and I saw this. I'm like, I didn't know this was out for sale. So actually, when got it, it was actually released last year. I just didn't know that it was existed. Which has some. This is from the, oh my God, what do you call that album? His latest one. Let me put. I forget what the name is. I could see Electric Sounds. Is that it? Is there a? Uh, it doesn't really say. I think it's Electric Sounds. I'm not gonna start wasting time looking for. Anyway, it comes with two unreleased tracks, which is Waiting for You and Haunting Me, and side two, Lipstick City and My Little Rock and Roll live songs. So again, four tracks that I did not have. More importantly, the two tracks, two studio tracks, Waiting for You and Haunting Me. Electric Sounds, is that what the last album was called? There's Power Trio. Oh, I forget. Anyway, Danko Jones called 4x10. There you go. That's a 10-inch. All right, next up. Okay, I sent this to my friends. They're like, what are you doing ordering that? I actually like that one song. This is a pop artist. Here, I'll show you. Jewel Intuition. I know she caught a lot of flack for releasing this single. It wasn't acoustic or folky. She kind of went pop. I just think this is her best song ever. And the video is actually pretty cool. This'll be it for Jewel for me though. But man, she's smoking hot. Oh my God, I loved her. I loved her more than I did love her music. But yeah, it's got two versions of Intuition. I do think that the song is great, but she caught a lot of flack for, I guess it was considered selling out, whatever. And I'm not a big Jewel fan. I just know the song. I love the song. So Jewel Intuition. Let's not spend too much time on that one. Okay, this next one, there'll be actually a revisiting forgotten bands about this band here coming soon. So this is an EP from Legs Diamond, Out on Bail. Holy crap! Was this band is great. I mean, it's not great like Blue Oyster Cult or Mama's Boy. Well, I'm not scratch that. I've only listened to maybe these albums once or twice, but lately I've decided might as well finish the collection. And holy crap, I was enjoying this band here. So Out on Bail by Legs Diamond, little 6-song EP. I think this was their comeback. So they were a 70s band and they split and they came out with this and then started new music there. And to think, I only had one album of theirs because I got it because it was a very sexy girl on it. Turns out this band is actually very good. I do enjoy this one a lot here. So Out on Bail by Legs Diamond is another EP, not a maxi single this time. Yeah, there'll be something coming soon regarding this band here. So, all right. This one here I have my friend Steve from Rock and Metal Invasion to blame for that. I was like, shit, he's right. I don't have that one and I should get it. And I found it, no problem actually. It's not like the album that this song is on is ridiculously expensive. So I'm talking about Motley Crue Hooligan's Holiday, which has, I remember, so the reason I actually got this was one, Steve kind of reminded me on one of his episodes that this existed. But I also have Supersonic Relics and Demonic whatever. And I'm sure, you know what, this one I'm actually going to take the time. Because I have that on vinyl. It came out on vinyl on Record Store Day. But it was never selling. And I remember going to a certain store. I'm like, this is not, this is still for sale. And then I went there and I'm like, oh, it's still there. I don't have many of these songs. So I'll, all right, here we go. Motley Crue. Okay, so Demonic Relics, where is that? There you go. Yeah, Hooligan's Holiday, the extended version. So, okay. So this comes with, so on Demonic Relics, the CD has the 11-minute version of an extended holiday version. It's not that great, okay? Don't bother getting it just for that reason. But there's also the album version, which is great. I love that song, okay? Hooligan's Holiday. and a derelict vision, which sucks, if I remember correctly. Even my dad was like, "What the hell is that?" He goes, "Yeah, that's what you call a remix. Remix is not something that I hold dear to my heart and my vocabulary. Do not like remixes at all. But I know that there's a similar, so there's extended holiday version of Hooligan's Holiday. There's also one of Rat Loving You's a Dirty Job. You can find it on Collage. It's again another like 9-minute version of a remix of a song. I was like, oh, I hate remixes. So, but anyway, Motley Crue, Hooligan's Holiday, because now I have this song, Hooligan's Holiday, on vinyl, the extended remix mix, but the original version's on this too. So I'm very happy with this because I'm not going to be getting that vinyl of that album. It's like in the 400, $500 there. I'm like, no. I'm trying to win it though. All right. Next up, I did an episode of these guys. They're from Canada. So hard rock goth. So this is an EP, 4 songs. So this is National Velvet. So I have their 3 albums. I was looking like, man, they have an EP that. So there's Flesh Under Skin that appears on their first album, but I'm not familiar with the titles that well. But I don't believe that the other songs, King's Cross, Behind the Door, and Not the Thunder, I don't think they're on that first album. Now, let's say 2 songs are on the first album. Maybe King's Cross. I don't have it. Dan. Thank God National Velvet is actually close to Motley Crue in my iTunes, so I can actually go and check here. Yeah, Flesh Under Skin. King's Cross is not on the album, nor is Behind the Door, Not the Thunder. Yeah, okay, so this does officially come with 3 bonus tracks, and one that's I'm not going to say a demo, but an earlier version of the song Flesh Under Skin that came on their first album. So yeah, this EP came out just before it. So got it a good price. So National Velvet. Yeah, I think it's just called an EP. So 4 songs on this. Okay, so this one, I was actually like, oh my God, I'm taught. This was one of the first times I met Steve from Rock and Metal Invasion. One of the first times. And we decided to do just looking at videos, like doing a reaction videos, but videos that we knew, or I knew and wanted to show him, and then he knew and wanted to show me. And he actually showed me a video of a song called Heart and Soul by a band called No Sweat. Now, I had the album on my wish list, and I was like, but Steve told me, he's like, you know what, Dan, this song is great, but the album is okay. So I'm like, I really, really like that song, Heart and Soul. By the way, there are 2 different videos, an early one and a more polished one, and you can see which one they spent the most money with there. But yeah, No Sweat, Heart and Soul, friggin' love that song. It's a great song. I was just scared to buy the album because Steve was like, yeah, that's pretty much basically the only good song of the album. But it comes with Diamond Rough and Walk On By also. Now, I do not have the No Sweat album. I don't even know if those 2 songs, Diamond Rough and Walk On By, are on it. If they're not, I may be tempted to go and get that No Sweat album there, but we'll see. Anyway, for now, I got this. That'll be satisfied because I do love that song. Heart and Soul look really great. By the way, you got to watch the video for Heart and Soul by No Sweat. This guy has no camera personality. He's like stiff. He's like, just watch him sing. No, he's got the same look on his face, basically. He can't smile. The rest of the band are great. I look like a friggin' Oscar winner compared to this guy's acting in that video. he just looks like he's got, he looks constipated, and he looks like he wants to shit his pants, but he's holding it in. He's like, just get me out of this fucking video shoot. Anyway, I don't, and both versions too. So I guess he's got a decent voice there, but whatever. Anyway, No Sweat from Heart and Soul. I believe these guys are from the UK. I believe. Let's say Europe, just to be sure. Okay. Next up, again, searching, and I'm going like, I don't have a specific band I'm going to concentrate on. I'm just looking in and on Discogs. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, I need this, now I need that, and here's another one here. This band has 2 albums, and I'm like, somehow I convinced myself to get the maxi single of Saraya's Seducer, because it comes with it comes with Chain Smokin', which is not on their second album, When the Blackbird Sings. So this comes with Seducer on side 1. Side 2 is In the Shade of the Sun, which is on the album When the Blackbird Sings. But Chain Smokin' is not. So that's actually a pretty decent song. The second album by Saraya is probably the one that I enjoy the most. But man, did it take me a while to get used to this album here. So yeah, Saraya Seducer with bonus track, Chain Smokin'. And now we are on the last band, and we're near the end of the alphabet. Take a guess which band I'm talking about. A band that I said I would be getting all their maxi singles or EPs, and there's a lot, and I'm not done yet, guys. I am not done. There's some that are on. I'm gonna make a whole episode about all the extra stuff I have about this band one day. But I am talking about the Wild Hearts. Okay, so I've actually got 3, and these ones again are all 10-inch. I don't know what it is with these 10-inch. So yeah, just for again. All right, so this is I guess the maxi single, or is this considered an EP? I'll consider this a maxi single. Just in Lust from Fuck. And this has, and these are not on that's why, that's another thing I was a little iffy about. I'm like, do I get all these Wild Hearts singles because they've re-released, here's the cover, yeah, right there, of Fuck, with all these bonus tracks, and I'm like, okay, they've reissued Fuck how they wanted it to be, but they still have a lot of bonus tracks for all the singles that came out. So this is the single for Just in Lust, and it comes with Mind Slide, which is not on the Fuck album, Friend for 5 Minutes, which is not on the Fuck album, neither is S-I-N, so Sin, and then in brackets, In Sin. So I'm actually got myself a good single with Just in Lust, and then 3 bonus tracks, Mind Slide, Friend for 5 Minutes, and Sin, In Sin. S-I-N, In Sin. So there you go. The Wild Hearts, Just in Lust. I still have no idea who this guy is. Like, there's so... Their history is... I'm getting there. Like, I know most of their history. For someone who lives in Canada, I know them pretty freaking well. But, yeah, I just forget what this guy's name is. I know he replaced CJ Wildheart. I don't even know if CJ Wildheart was his last name at the time there, but just like the Ramones, I guess they did that thing. So 2 more Wild Hearts, one, and one I didn't even know existed until, anyway, we'll see there. Okay, sorry, I'm getting all freaking booze on this here. Okay, so next one is the Wild Hearts, I Want to Go Where the People Go. So it's got this passport type look on the, here's the back of it there. Man, these guys knew how to friggin' release bonus tracks. Man, the packaging looks cool. So, again, 4 songs. I Want to Go Where the People Go, which is on Fuck. Shandy Bang, which is another bonus track that's not on. This is also from Fuck. Shandy Bang, that's not on the Fuck reissue. That's what I mean there. Can't Do Right for Doing Wrong, another bonus track. And Give the Girl a Gun. Again, 4 songs, 3 bonus tracks that are not on the Fuck reissue from 2023, 2020. For all you All Hearts fans, you know what I'm talking about here. But here's another 10-inch single here. Yeah, I Want to Go Where the People Go, limited edition 10-inch, includes 3 tracks exclusive to this release. So there you go. Anyway, I Want to Go Where the People Go is another one. And last one from the Wild Hearts. Now this one actually came, I was like, this exists? I'm like, I didn't even know this existed here. So I'm actually going through their Discogs, or the discography on Discogs, to find out any. A lot of them are only CD only. I have a lot of bonus tracks on CDs still, okay? Just to tell you, I am not done with this band. But, surprise, surprise, their album, 21st Century Love Songs, has bonus tracks. I was like, really? That? Okay. So, the Wild Hearts, ADHD Rocks. I do love the little AC/DC hint. They don't sound like AC/DC there. Anyway, here's the, I think it was a red vinyl. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, this one came to me as a big surprise. I was like, so, and I know that their latest album, Satanic Rites of the Wild Hearts, also has bonus tracks because they release it on CD. And then there's this thing on Patreon, which I'm not paying for, but there's like, you can ask him a question. So I asked him, is there going to be a 10-inch album for those bonus tracks? I'm like, you got to get those bonus tracks out there. Because they did it for this album. They did it for the album before. The album before, I have it. It's a great 10-inch record. You know, the Diagnosis EP. But yeah, ADHD Rock. Okay, which comes with I can't fucking talk. I may be not sober. Okay, I'm just saying. Man, this thing was like this full. You can see with the darkness outside, it's actually pretty late. But anyway, this actually comes with 4 unreleased tracks. So side 1, All Alien or All In. So All, and then the letter E and then IN. So not Alien? Are they trying to say All In? Okay, Continental is the second song. Side B is Listen, and We Sing for Tim, another Tim Smith. So there's a song about Tim Smith on Chutzpah. There's a movie filmed by Tim Smith. I got to figure out who this. I know who he is. I just got to learn more about this Tim Smith guy. Anyway, all in, I guess, All in, Continental on side A, and side B, Listen, and We Sing for Tim. So that is all my new maxi singles and or EPs. And when I get one in the mail, I write it down right away in my notepad, and I'm like, so let's just for shits and giggles here. Let's go look at my maxi single. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 on the way right now, and this is just me. I just wanted to make this episode, okay? So I still have 4 on the way, and I'm not done yet, guys. It's like I I I love the hunt of vinyl. I love the hunt. I love the going at used store, just going through. I love that part. Loved it as a kid. Loved it now, or love it now. But now it's like, now that I have most of what I want, again, I will never have all of what I want or whatever you guys suggest. But I'm having so much fun just, and I know I've said this before. I'm just having so much fun just finding out these bonus tracks that, one, I did not know existed, two, that I have on a CD, which I'm trying to get rid of anyway, and three, I should have ended at two. Anyway, there you go. So those are, but I'm just having really fun with. So obviously there will be a part seven, since I told you that there's four more coming in the mail. Hopefully, our we currently are. Well, as I'm filming this on a Sunday, and you're going to be watching this on a Friday. Right now, they're the only Canada Post strike that's going to be happening is that they're not going to be doing any overtime. So I'm not ordering as much right now, but we shall see. Anyway, we're supposed to be going shopping for records tomorrow. If you're watching this on a Friday, that means tomorrow I'm supposed to go to with some buddies of mine there. So we shall see, guys. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys for watching. Share this away. Like I said, I just want to make sure that people are aware of these bonus tracks. Maybe some people don't know, but there are more maxi singles and EPs coming soon. Especially now that I friggin' found that goat. I'm sure there's a lot of dumb stories I could dig up from my past. I'm like, oh my god, I had that as a kid. I should get that and talk about it on this YouTube channel. So we'll see. Anyway, on that note, have yourselves a great whatever, guys, and we shall see you guys next episode. Take care and bye-bye.